rain, you'd put it in four-wheel drive.
And then go drive it.
You California drivers would get real scared of the weather here, and you put it in four-wheel drive.
Hey, really? I don't remember.
But I felt
that.
safe with you. I felt safe with you.
Oh yeah.
We were city kids. We had to get used to this.
Now I love driving my little front wheel drive in the snow, man. That's so much fun.
Yeah, no, you were a good roommate, Jason. Right?
Oh, thanks, man.
That's
'Cause
not
you're-
exciting, though.
I know, man. I was hoping it was gonna get
I know.
like, a little
R-rated?
behind the scenes.
And I can't. And I've tried really, really hard to think of something. The only thing I could think of was the four-wheel
rain.
drive in the rain.
I think I was just excited because it was on the fly. I could just
Yeah, you didn't have to go turn the hubcaps.
Yeah, it was pretty slick.
We all had one of those roommates though that got stories.
Yeah.
We all had that one. My very first roommate that I had was some kid. He wasn't an athlete, and I lived with him for about 2.5 weeks, and I was like, get out of here. I mean, the dude had murder mysteries.
Oh, he was planning something.
He had a whole bookshelf full of them, but he was the biggest OCD individual I've ever seen up until that point. And I remember Q used to come into the room and move the guy's pencil, and then we would leave, and then we would come back, and the pencil was back in the same spot. Like, it was insane. But yeah,
So he must have enjoyed you.
No, he hated me.
Yeah.
I'm sure he did. And he probably hated all my friends that came in there, so we were like, all right, I got to get out of here.
So you initiated the move?
I did.
All right.
He made me nervous.
Don't they put you sports guys together?
They normally do, but that year there was kind of like this odd thing where about 3 or 4 of us had another roommate that wasn't an athlete or even on the team.
All right.
But that lasted about 2.5 weeks, and I had something to say, and then they put me and Magic together, and that was it.
I know, I thought Magic was gonna work his way on the show this weekend too.
We tried.
Yeah.
We
really?
tried.
We tried.
We tried.
He likes to stay out of the camera's eye and the
really?
microphone's grip.
Yeah,
Really?
This is the perfect show. Nobody watches it. It's fine.
Facebook is about as social as he
Right,
gets.
right.
There you go.
Yeah, he's got a lot to say. I know he's got a lot to say.
Oh yeah.
He does, but he likes to say it to us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or himself.
Well, Chris, we'd love to have you on the show.
Yeah.
If
Oh,
you're
you
li-
could
if
call
you're
him
gonna
too
listen.
if he doesn't want to get off the couch. We got a
You know
hotline
what? We
here.
should
We
try
do
to
have a
make that
hotline.
happen. But yeah, when that little weird dorm thing happened, it was like we were inseparable, big group of guys, and Tim included. Tim came in the year after that, and we've been friends ever since. I mean, we're like, what, 20 years strong right now?
20 years.
Which is crazy. Me and Tim are kind of living this. I wouldn't have thought this 20 years ago, but we're living this weird. We live in the same neighborhood. Kids are growing up together, going to the same school thing.
Same daycare.
Yeah, it's weird. Wives are really good friends. You know, like it's.
Literally, we're like a 5-minute walk away from each other.
Yeah.
It's just
Which is great.
because you can go over when you're having a night. You can go over there and just have a couple drinks and then walk home.
Yep.
That's pretty slick.
Yeah.
Where's this neighborhood? I'm thinking of moving. So
It's the
Sherwood.
83704 out there. West Boise.
Sherwood West.
But yeah, it's funny because my mom was telling me, and I never thought about this. My mom was like, "You're really blessed with the friends that you have," and I'm like, "Everybody has good friends, right?" But her point was like, "You got dudes that you've been friends with for 20 plus years, and you guys get along great. Your families get along great. You guys go on trips together." And there's no end in sight. You know, it's awesome. But that kind of stuff wouldn't have happened without sports. That's kind of one of the best things that I take away from sports is that you build a bond with a group of people, and it kind of stands the test of time, because even some of the guys that we don't see on a daily basis or often, when we do see each other, it's almost like we never had any time apart. You know what I mean?
Well, and that's the culture that Boise State created for us too. So I mean, it wasn't just us players-wise. It was the school, it was the coaches, it was the teachers.
We hear it here every week. We hear like the same names and the same hellos.
Listen, man, I'm gonna tell you what. That's one of the biggest reasons that I decided to come here when I was coming out of high school. I was literally here for like 2 days on a recruiting trip, and I called my dad like, "This is it." And it was because everybody. It felt like a big family. It just felt like a big unit of people and this big network that you couldn't break. And I mean, I felt that very quickly. So that was one of the things. It's held true. I mean, I went out to New Jersey to go hang out with Q last month, and I have friends that play college ball in other places, and they don't do stuff like that. I talk to Q and Tim literally every single day.
You went out and visited Q this year, right?
Yeah.
Is that what you were just saying?
Yeah.
How did that go? What'd you guys do?
It was awesome, man. So I do a little business out there. I take care of the Clearview youth football and cheer teams, and I do online stores and also do sports uniforms. So I take care of them, and it's partial business trip, partial pleasure trip to go hang out with the buddies.
The best.
Yeah, and this year my wife tagged along, and I did a little business stuff for about a day, and then we hung out for the next 3 days, and just did some family stuff and just hung out, just caught up and enjoyed finally being in each other's presence versus being on the phone.
Yeah.
You know?
I bet you did not go to a Giant game.
We did not.
Yeah, because I talked to Q and he made fun of the Giants. Now he lives in their homeland.
Yeah,
So.
Yep. But it's one of those things. We have a strong connection with a lot of guys, and I just think Boise State's kind of been that special place for a lot of us.
You did go to a football game though.
I did go to a football game.
Tell us about the atmosphere. I heard it was quite the atmosphere at Q's son's Pop Warner game.
Yeah, Q coaches his son's youth football team. His son is a beast, by the way. I will say that.
He's a little Q.
The kid plays tight end and defensive end, and he's a tough one. But yeah, it was fun. Youth football, you know. And, you know, some of the coaches and parents of certain programs, Jason, I know you've seen this too, that they seem to act like we're playing in the Super Bowl when it's 10-year-olds out there, and they get in their feelings. And they
Speaking of seeing some crazy stuff on the field, Derek Burrell posted that
I
fight
saw the brawl
on like a Northern California team, right?
Central
California team.
Yeah.
But some kid just got beat down by like his whole team, and I was like, man, where are his teammates? Like that's the question that I saw you had.
I asked Derek the same question.
That's the same question, because I know if my teammate was getting busted up like that, I would have been right in the middle of it.
Unfortunately, there's some high schools and some neighborhoods that don't deserve to have a team, and that's one of those schools, you know. They just don't deserve it. But they always have a problem when people come in, and you know, like Jason's seen this. We both grew up in LA, and there's some high schools they play games at 3 o'clock for a reason. And there's a police presence. It's unfortunate that it has to be like that at some places.
Keep it under control.
Yeah, but that's what it is. But yeah, when I was out in New Jersey, it was fun. I watched a little youth football and had to try to calm some adult nerves down. People getting a little too amped up over a 10-year-old.
Was Q one of them?
Q he's a head coach.
Intense?
So
he's an intense
he
head
is
coach?
an intense coach.
No, I coach some youth sports. You have to say over and over again, development. It's about development.
Yeah.
It's about just get better. Like, we don't care.
Yeah.
Nobody ever asked you what your 5th grade score was. Like what was the score of that game? What was your record in 5th grade?
And that's a battle that I know Q deals with on a weekly basis with some of his parents, that aren't happy with the outcome or aren't happy with how much they won by or how much their kid played. But I've been to a couple of practices out in New Jersey and a few games, and those kids love being coached by him. They love it, and
that community loves Q.
Yeah, again, thank you, Q, for calling in to the show the other day when we didn't have a guest on location. They really saved our butts there. Told us a cool story about Eli, man. I don't know if you guys heard it when you picked him up. I think it was a great episode.
His first pick, yeah. Over
that
Jeremy
being said,
Jeremy Shockley.
Jeremy Shockey, Eli Manning. Yeah,
I know.
that was a good story. One of the highlights of this season, definitely.
Oh yeah. Old stale face.
We're gonna be wrapping it up here pretty soon. I just wanted to ask you guys real quick, because it looks like the spread is up to 16.5.
Start at 11.
The over/under
in Boise State.
The over/under being 48.
ooh,
Yeah, that's
I'm taking the over.
I'm taking the over.
yeah.
I'm taking the over.
Do you think at some point they're going to try to make a little statement here? I mean, now you lost to BYU. You had a tight game against San Jose. Maybe you just want to come out and.
Well, I think Wyoming is considered to be better than both of those teams, so now it would be a good chance to really kind of head into the last leg of the season.
That quick start, that elusive quick start we've been waiting for.
Yeah, come on, let's get after it, guys.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go conservative this week. My final score prediction is going to be, I'm going to do, I don't think they're going to cover 16.5, but they are going to do the over. It's going to be 28-24.
Whoa, you're calling it close.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, Wyoming does play as close, though. Wyoming does play as close every year.
Look
Hey,
at
Wingfield,
there we
Dropping in here.
Billy Wingfield in the building.
Billy, thanks.
Just talking about him.
One of the group.
A moment. Chilling, bro. You know, man. Let's see you in a minute, man.
So I'm thinking definitely taking the over, and I'm thinking it's going to be another.
Hey, Billy's going to give a score here.
Okay.
Give me the score for tonight.
A lot to a little.
That's the Bronco way right there.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. That's interesting. You guys are both right here because I think Billy set a record one year that Tim broke the following year, like immediately after, right?
Yeah, he
Single
did.
season,
Right?
yeah.
Their
We
single
don't-
season, yeah. You guys are like legends, man. That's amazing.
I told
Billy
you, man,
Wingfield set that. He set that bar.
We got one of those
He
groups.
set the bar. I remember watching Billy and to be like Billy, running routes like Billy. I was like, oh man, why can't I be like sweet like Billy?
Oh, man. Stop it. But tell me more.
We're just wrapping up here in the next 10 minutes, so
Yeah.
we're gonna break it all down.
Hey, don't go
Trying to
nowhere.
get final scores,
Stay here.
shout outs, everything, and then we're gonna wrap it up.
Score.
I think it's gonna be tight. I got 28-24. I'm just going off of the past few years.
Tim, what do you got?
I got, like I said, I got the over, and I'm thinking it's going to be high scoring, and I'm thinking it's going to be like about 49-42.
I like
Yeah.
that. What about you, Andre?
I'm going the other direction. I'm still going with the over, but I'm going like 38-20.
Yeah, so I was gonna go like 35-21 close, but then they put a cap on it.
Yeah,
like,
they get one of them late scores,
Yeah,
make
yeah.
it a 3-score game kind of deal.
yeah.
Yeah. But we'll see. At the end of the day, these dudes better win this game.
Just get the W.
Yeah.
And then we always end with the other question. So we'll start with you, Tim. Who do you want to see on this show? Anybody you played with? Anybody you want to hear from? Call somebody out.
I want to hear Jeb Putzier.
Ooh, yeah, we've heard his
I
name
want to hear
before,
from
yeah.
Jeb. I mean, seen him on Facebook and stuff. But
I met him once in Denver.
Yeah.
I had a couple of drinks with him in
Yeah,
Denver.
I want to hear from Jeb.
Yeah, that'd be definitely. I'd call in. What about you, Mr. Banks?
We gotta get, and I'll reach out to him, but we gotta get, like we mentioned earlier, the wig splitter, Shenard Hart.
Hard hearts.
Is he coming out?
I'm gonna try to get him out here, but that's the thing. We got to get Shenard Hartz and Ryan Brinkley on here together.
Nice. It might need to be a call-in.
I'm telling you, like me and Tim are close.
Randy Selden.
I'm close with Bill. You know.
Where is he?
we gotta. Ryan and Shenard are like brothers.
Yeah, they might.
They're hanging out. They
call-in
They both live in the Bay Area now together, and those two.
Are we giving recommendations right now?
You want to get
Well, that voice you hear on the end is a drop-in guest. You saw him. His name's Billy Wingfield. It's the wide receiver show goes on.
Man, look at what's going on over here. Dryzen James.
Just walked in too.
Right. This is just great. This is legacy.
Hey, I'm telling you, man, we had a group of wideouts that was for real.
Yep.
Savages.
DEC.
DEC.
They don't know about that.
DEC.
Billy, you want to give your numerical score down there. Instead of a lot to a little, you want to quantify
I haven't
that.
looked at the Vegas spread, man.
16.
16?
It started at 11 and went up to 16. Boise
Really?
State, so
In our favor, right?
a lot
at
of
home?
confidence at Boise State. Yeah.
We got the QB back, so I would say like 28 to 17.
All right.
Yeah.
There we go.
But I haven't
That's
been real
a good
great
one.
on my guesstimates.
All right.
So I got a question though.
Go for it.
Have you guys all given your recommendations for who should come on next?
Yes.
Who'd you guys say?
I said Jeb.
Buttier?
Yeah.
Yeah. Jeb
That's
would
what I
be
was
good.
saying. Shenard
Jeb
and
would be
Brink.
good.
Shenard and Brink.
Shenard and Brink should be like a call in.
Yeah.
Any other like big personalities?
Big personalities.
Yeah.
Ooh. We got a lot of those.
You know who gave the best is either halftime or pregame speech ever? Is Jim Brecky.
Yes.
I don't know if
Jim's
y'all
in
remember
town.
that or not. Yeah.
Jim's in town.
It was memorable.
So,
I wonder
Billy,
if he
when
remembers
are you
it.
going to join us for the whole hour?
So, I don't know if the guests in what is this podcast world know, but I was the very first.
That is true.
Yes.
That is true.
Last
the
season.
inaugural
Before
guest.
we had a camera.
Last
Right. And that was one of my strong recommendations, by the way.
I'm not rushing you down there, but I got a lot of wives looking at me, trying to
trying to get it.
wrap me up.
Trying to wrap you up.
Yeah.
They'll be all right, man. They'll be okay. Because
They're not my wives. They're just other wives. Yeah.
They'll be all right, man. One more drink.
One more round.
One more round.
Nice.
So I haven't seen Tim Gilligan out in the community, helping out and sharing a lot of the skill and ability that he's gleaned from the program. And I was just wondering if this is a good opportunity for me to turn up the heat on the dials to see if we could take this moment and opportunity to reach out to him and see what his thoughts were on, just supporting football in the Treasure Valley in general and just making an appearance. We sure would love to have him.
So what exactly are we talking about though? I mean, I was coaching my son's Optimist team.
Selfish.
So I was doing that. Yeah, selfish.
Emphasis on community.
Whatever you want.
Really?
Whatever you need. I gotta, like you said, I gotta share my.
Yeah, you
share
do,
what I
man.
learned. I gotta
You
share
do,
what I
man.
learned.
I'd love to have you out there, Gilligan.
Absolutely.
Okay. I like
Absolutely.
how you look me in my eyes. Like,
Yeah, look at your eyes, yeah.
Because I called Dre up, like, hey, Dre.
Yeah.
Well, you got those pretty eyes.
Yeah.
I'm trying to use them on you. I'm working them right now.
Hey, don't look him in his eyes.
Yeah, we connected.
But we have a lot of dudes. I know if a lot of people out there know we got a lot of dudes that are coaching.
Yeah.
A lot.
But not collectively coordinating our coaching, right?
Yeah. We got dudes at a lot of high schools. We got TJ Akers at Boise High right now.
Yeah.
My man Jarrell Root is with me at Capitol.
Jerry Smith's out there somewhere.
And we got Rob
I think he's
Vine.
building houses.
Chuck
I don't know if he
Hayes at
coaches.
Timberline.
Chuck Hayes.
Timberline's got 4 guys.
We got
T-Hall.
Nick Kalakai, T-Hall,
Yeah, big
We
man.
gotta have the high school coaches show here.
Yeah.
Right, and so
we
my
got a
thought
lot.
process is we should all be coordinating so that we could create what a lot of us came from in terms of like that pipeline. So
Yeah, we'll make
when
it
I-
happen. You know,
do it.
Okay.
we all a big family, man. We just gotta get it together and make it pop.
You think we could talk JT into coming out and helping out with a big man camp, even though he's not like big like he used to be?
We'll get him and Rob Vine out there and Jarrell Root. We'll
Still
make it
got the
happen.
hands.
Right.
Got the hands.
Right.
All right,
Those
should
ladder steps.
we wrap this up? You want to get anything else in before we go? Anybody?
Go Boise.
Go Boise.
Go Broncos.
Yeah,
All
go
right.
Broncos. baby.
Start fast, boys. And strong.
Are you guys actually going into the game?
They're on. All right, we're out.
All right.
Cut.
We're good. Join us next week.